Election filled with hacking accusations, the country's cybersecurity is a top concern for both voters and lawmakers. So why would President Trump postpone his signing of the cybersecurity executive order? Well, let's bring in cybersecurity expert Steve King. Steve, thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thanks for having me, Elizabeth.
I want to bring up some questions for you because you and I have talked before, and you claim that government relies on outdated technology, people, and systems to keep very important information in government entities safe. Can you elaborate on that for me?
Yeah, sure. We have a major overarching problem in the cybersecurity space, both at the government level and as well as, small, medium, large businesses, and that is a discrepancy between what the attackers have and what the defenders have, and it cuts across 4 different sectors. So it's economics, it's informational, it's technological, and educational. And if you just look at the economics of it, we're living in a world where some guy with a PC and an internet connection and $25 can go to the dark web and buy an exploit kit and launch an attack on Chase Bank, who is spending $500 million now a year to defend itself. And it wouldn't be so bad, except that the guy with the $25 exploit kit wins. So that's a problem.
Well, and you work in the private sector, so you've seen this firsthand. So I want to ask you, what could be done then? Is there too much? Is the government on the defense? They should be on the offense. And how does that change? How does the Trump administration change?
Well, there's been a lot of talk about, enough offense, enough defense, whatever. I think, again, we've got to disrupt that dynamic between the attacker and the defender. In terms of information, the attacker knows everything about us. We know nothing about them. We still don't know who launched those attacks on the election cycle a while ago. We still don't know who launched the attacks on Sony, even though there are a lot of people in my community that don't think it was the North Koreans, et cetera, et cetera. So there's a big discrepancy there. There's a big discrepancy in economics, and it all plays out in technology. And to your first question, we've got a perimeter defense around OPM, the Office of Personnel Management, where the most sensitive personal identity records of espionage and intel employees in the United States are retained, and yet it was hacked, and it was hacked with a very simple, not very sophisticated malware strain. The perimeter defense system that we had guarding that was a thing called Einstein. It was created 12 or 13 years ago. So we've got technology that was built in 2005 trying to defend against attacks that are being launched here in 2016, 15, 2017. So it makes no sense. It's the equivalent of a barbed wire fence protecting 43 million records.
Now, we only have about 10 seconds, but my last question to you is, do you have faith in this administration that they understand the cybersecurity threat, that they take it seriously, and that they feel that the systems perhaps are outdated?
The current administration?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm encouraged. I think Donald Trump seems to be a guy that wants to get some stuff done, and this is a place where we need to get some stuff done, and we need to do it now.
All right, Steve King, thank you so much for joining us. A very interesting perspective and eye-opening some of your work. Thank you so much.